everyone, it's Chris, aka Leitaka, and it is time for this week's haul video. This is actually a haul video for the first 3 weeks of April because I've only been finding a few things at a time and it's been, a long month. Although this has given me time to list from my dead pile of stuff into my Trashkateer Treasures store. So, I will start with the find that still worth decent value because the whole set could be like 500 maybe now, but 5 years ago this teapot sold for 1200. So I really wish I'd found it 5 years ago when I started, but so this is a Ray Dunn Home Wildflowers teapot. I also have the sugar and the creamer. And what's unique and more rare about this is one, it's definitely not from Target. It's pre-Target days. Just has the magenta logo on it. And the newer series has these colored. They're colored wildflowers. And these ones are only black and white. So, and an interesting thing to the pot is there's a little bit of texture. I'm not sure the camera is picking up, but it's not perfectly smooth. So found this and the sugar and creamer. So we have the sugar creamer and the sugar with the lid, and they came as a set at the St. Vinny's in Gwyn for $8. So I figured for $8, something that sold for $1,200 with just the teapot back in the day, it would probably still retain some value now. Currently, I think there's one teapot listed for $120 and one for $220 on eBay, and similar with these. I may list them as a whole group together just to make it different and unique, although I'd feel safer shipping them separately, but we'll see. I do have a couple really large boxes downstairs that they would all fit in. That would still be cheaper than two separate boxes. We'll see. It's not the most huge teapot ever. And then this I got for $4 from the Goodwill a few weeks ago. It was actually the first thing I bought this month. It's a cute little Mexican Tonala style, although it is not marked Tonala, piggy bank. And it's literally a piggy bank, but the decor has birds all over it. So I thought it was really pretty. And I did test because I thought this hole was really small, but a quarter does slide through, so you can actually use it and not have to break it to get your money out. So that was cute. And then the one thing I'm definitely keeping for myself is a Funko Pop, but it's an extra large Funko Pop. I'm not going to be able to display him with the rest of my Star Wars droids because he's so big. But I do have an old R2-D2 cassette player thing he'd sit really next to, and I think for right now, he's just going to look really large next to my Grogu. But I was telling the person in the store, I think I paid $4.50 for this. Was originally an Atari exclusive for $30, so I'm feeling good about it. But in order to take the tag off, I had to touch him. And if you know anything about Dio here, he hates to be touched, and I felt guilty even picking him up to put him in my cart. But I'm trying to respect his boundaries and trying to just pick him up by the base now that I got the sticker that they put on his head off. But I was pretty sure he didn't want to live with a sticker on his head. But he's cute, he's adorable. I did not have any size Theo, so this is like the one thing I'm keeping for the whole month. And then today, I have been going through all the books, especially the kids' books I have, and I have incomplete sets of these. So I did pick up these 5 when I saw them because, one, this one was on top. They were only 99 cents a piece. And it was so clean that even the book belongs to space wasn't written in. So I did grab them. We'll see if I've completed a set or not yet. There's 2 different sets of these at 2019 volumes for the Disney World Library Bantam Books Fun to Learn series. So they had the real life monsters one, which is, wild animals and such. Although we do have a dragon in the first page. So, and then we have Tell Me a Story. It's a Small World. It's All About You, which is the worst condition one so far I can see. That got marked on the cover, a little dirty. Someone did put a Garfield thing in it, but you can steam those off. But now I'm just curious if they wrote their name also. Nope. So this one put a Garfield, although I really appreciate the Garfield one, and then A Wonderful Earth. Yeah, so instead of writing on the thing, they put Garfield stickers in the inside cover, which are, again, easy to just take off with a hairdryer usually, because the glue is usually old. So, but I tried to only stay with those. I did list a bunch of books over the past 2 weeks because, I was trying to get through my death pile. I also picked up from St. Denis Marquette for 75 cents this cute little penguin. He's apparently Tracky the penguin, and apparently the original book he's from 1988, but I believe this one's from 2000. He does not have his tag, but he is perfectly clean. Has his hat and his bow tie and his Hawaiian shirt. So I didn't see. I'll probably go to St. Vinny's next week and look through their kids' books more closely. I wasn't wanting to look through their books when I was there on Monday, so maybe Monday this week when I have to go in, we'll look and see if I can find a book that goes with it, because sometimes I love doing that. And then I got 3 different puzzles, which is good. I just finished my ET puzzle, which did unfortunately miss a piece, and it was a spring box, so it was really hard. So I did mark the outside of the box as missing a piece for, I'm going to redonate it, and I listed it as difficult because it's one of those puzzles where you can't separate all the edge pieces, because some of the edge pieces are literally like 2 pieces you have to put together to make the edge. It's insane. But the next puzzle I'm going to do was my last puzzle in stock, and it's a television history puzzle. And so I found 3 different puzzles over the last 2 weeks. So this one I'll probably save till July to do, because I try to stay on theme for myself. But we got Rosie the Riveter, Rockwell puzzle. See, I spent a whole 75 cents on that. And that one is from St. Denis and Marquette, because they changed their labels. And then this one is from Salvation Army. I paid $2.50 for it, so I paid a little up. But it's just majestic. It's this library with dogs in it, and they're doing a puzzle on the table, which seems to be the theme for the last 12 months, is that I keep finding puzzles of puzzles. But the detail is magnificent. It's a White Mountain one. It does say it has larger pieces. I have not opened it to see if the poster's still there, but I already can tell there's lovely details, because some of the books on the shelf are Grows in Brooklyn, Helping Hand, Life Before Cars. Just it looks like one of those puzzles that as you're doing it, you'll see more and more detail all the way through. And then the one I couldn't resist, for $2, I got at Salvation. I'm hoping it's complete. Is a Nathan's hot dog stand in New York. So that was fun, And then I got a little bag of M&M toys. I think I've bought every one at St. Vinny's at this point that someone has donated. The tag price is $1.50, but I think green was on sale. But the only non-M&M thing in there, which I will keep and just put in my keychain collection, is this little court gesture. And I do think I have another one from this Lady Luck Casino that is like a little leprechaun. So I figured they needed to go together. And then the rest of the bag are M&M themed things. And I have one other M&M ornament to put with this. And I actually think I have an M&M like larger piece, and I think I'll just put them all together as a lot because they're varied. But I already sold some of these from the last time I bought them. But we have a cute little reindeer hat wearing M&M. Then we have the green M&M in a gift, and you can tuck them down and pop them back up. And then we've got a blue M&M in sunglasses, and an orange M&M, which is just a topper, candy topper. So I think I'll just put all those together with the one other ornament I had and the jukebox themed figure set. These all need a little cleaning and love, as a lot. And then today, this was $1 because the tag is blue, so I picked up a Tweety Pie in the box ornament, sitting on a Christmas gift, not broken, which is so great since the last Tweety Sylvester ornaments in the bag were awful. It looked like a horror show. And then I got this bag of ornaments and figures and stuff because I saw 3 of the snow buddies in here. Oh dear Lord, they really taped that bag shut. So what got me to buy the bag were these, because I sold a set of 3 of them for $16 within 12 hours of listing them. So I saw there were at least 3 in here, so I was like, I could spend $2 on the bag. So this one's a pink snow buddy, a blue snow buddy, and I think there's a red snow buddy, and there might be another one in there too. So I might be able to get like 20 for the set or something. There seems to be a gold one here too. So I knew those were worth it from selling them before. And then the rest of this looks like it's like vintage ornaments anyway. So we got a cute little snowman, not snowman, Santa on a star swing ornament. And we've got a little girl who has a fluff in her eye. There we go. And, well, a stocking. Oh, another one of those snow buddies. This set's going up. And, oh gosh, they're all tangled together. Come on. Oh my gosh, there's another snow buddy in here too. So there's like a whole bunch of these like little kid sets. I don't know if this was supposed to be her mouth, but okay. So, I think her mouth wiped away. Might have to add a mouth to her. It's not as freaky as when they're missing eyes though. Those are really freaky. Oh, looks like we got a little chihuahua with a Santa hat ornament. I think I definitely got $2 worth in this bag. Another one of those girl ornaments, so I'll just probably sell a lot of those together. There is a 3rd red snow buddy in here. So there were actually 6 snow buddies in there, so I might be able to like list that for 30 something. And then all these little girl ones I will look up and sell as a lot. Obviously someone had fun with those. A lot of those. Oh, there's still another one of those in here. Okay, so a lot of like 6 little girls. A little wooden Santa holding a star. Oops, Santa's trying to run. And then there's a little figurine thing in here. Like, oh, don't fall off there. Technically, it's an ornament. I'm not sure I'd trust it to hold it up, but worst case scenario, it ends up in the Christmas village downstairs. But it's a cute little like wooden elf carrying a tree around. A little tree. Like little trees. Like there's 3 trees there. So for $2, I figured that was a good bag. Plus they're like interesting vintagey ornaments. They're not just, you know. So down below I will list my Trashkateer Treasures store links for eBay and Etsy. I do have some things on Mercari too. Again, if you were wanting anything in particular in the video that I didn't say I was keeping anyway, like Dio is definitely not up, just leave a message below and I'll tell you where I ended up listing it. So thanks for watching. Bye.